everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you so much for joining us today.
We're in the winter time again.
It is chilly. We got our jackets on, but it's not going to stop the progress. There's a lot of work to be done today. The sheep are getting sheared.
Yep.
So they might actually be cold when they get their coats off.
Don't worry, 2 days it'll be hot again.
Yeah, it'll be hot. But we thought we'd start off by checking out our donkey, the one we had concerns with last time, and that is Dolly. So let's go see how she's doing. So if you guys watched our last video at Walker Farm Fam, you know that we had the farrier out and we had some shearing. We had some trimming done. We're not shearing the donkeys, are we? I've been getting these two backwards all week. But we want to check on Dolly, see how she is, see how some of the other ones are. Let's see. Oh, look, she's on her back. Imagine that.
I'm gonna drive a little bit, see if she'll get up.
So the farrier looked at everybody's feet, didn't see any signs of foundering. So what he thought is needed a good trim, and she could have got it dinged on something. Donkeys are just like humans. We twist our ankle and we have a little problem here or there.
I
So
was also looking to see a wide Loretta.
wow,
Want to see if she had her baby. It's got to be soon.
look at her.
Dolly's walking better.
Yeah,
She's tender still, but it's not as bad.
yeah, she is a little tender, but she also had every foot trimmed up good. So I think say she has an improvement. Hey, Carrie. Carrie Underwood was such a good donkey when it came time to check their feet and work on her feet. And Faith Hill was not so well-mannered. You're going to kick somebody? Hey, Dolly. And Benny didn't need anything, did he?
Nope, but he was standing for him.
Yeah, he was not acting crazy or anything, so that was promising. June, was it a little crazy? Yes, June. But you've dealt with Johnny your whole life, so what do you expect? And then Ella Langley, she didn't need anything except we sprayed her a little bit for flies, and that's it. That's all we have to do with her. So
Yeah, so Loretta and June's back feet need some attention. So after Loretta has her baby, we'll figure that out, have him come back out and see what other methods we might need to take for their safety or what needs to happen so that they can get their back feet trimmed.
yeah, and about every 2 to 3 months is what we'll try to have him out to just do a check on everybody, and then slowly work on the trouble children. The ones that give us the most trouble, we'll slowly wear them down, because that's what it takes. You got to, Cassie said, you got to be, have more willpower than them?
You just got to wait them out. They'll eventually quit fighting it when they get tired of fighting you. It's kind of like a child. If you tell your kid no and then they're like, please, 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 and you say yes, then what do you think they're going to do next time?
Are you saying you can't gentle parent a donkey?
Oh, jeez. I'm saying you got to be consistent and you can't let them win.
No gentle parenting donkeys, all right, folks? That's what our...
gentle parent said yesterday. He gave in way too quick.
Me?
Yeah, you were like, it's okay.
Well, I'm not going to fight her. Look at her.
Well, we don't have to fight her. The farrier is to do that.
She's pregnant.
Which he was willing, but we're like, it's all right. Well, yeah, we're not going to bother her while she's pregnant. There's no need to stress her.
Yeah. So there you go, though. We've got the donkeys taken care of, and they seem to be doing better. Dolly does, which lots of different factors going on, but she seems to be doing great. Hey, June. Well, Carrie got here first, and Ella was a close second. She's not even eating anything. I don't know why she's in such a hurry. So they all know what happened yesterday, so I'm kind of curious if they'll be as willing to go into the pen. I'm guessing they will be, because they don't really care. But I figure we'll go ahead and get them taken care of. That way they don't have to come back. And we're only going to give them about a cup each, because the quality of grass we have and their body condition warrants them to not have a whole lot of grain. Watch out, girl. We get a lot of people, or not a lot, sometimes people wonder about the amount of grain we give our animals, but we're not just going off of, okay, this animal has to have so much grain no matter what, because again, body condition, weather, lots of different things factor into the amount of calories they need to maintain a good, healthy condition, not be overweight and not founder with too much. So there you go. They're all fed. I'm gonna get out of here, so maybe Loretta will come in. They all know what happened yesterday, so they're a little bit leery. Take a good look at them right now, because they're gonna look a lot different soon, aren't they?
Yeah. These scissor-tail flycatchers are always here. They must build a nest on the ground instead of in a tree.
Yeah, slow down for just a second. I'm gonna get a good video here. The scissor-tail. It is beautiful. Cassie comes to a stop. There we go. I don't know if you have scissor-tail flycatchers where you live, but this is our state bird, and we have a lot of them here. But they are probably behind like a eagle and a turkey. Like, they're right there to me with top 3. Okay, they make the top 3. Let us know though if you guys have these scissor-tail flycatchers.
Their tail opens up when they fly.
Yeah, they're kind of like a killdeer. They bring you along like this, and
they're not as annoying yelling wise.
Make you be distracted by them. Maybe to stay away from their mess, or maybe not. I don't know. Then they fly away. So the big project today is getting the sheep sheared, and to do that, we need to set up our shearing location. So this year we're going to opt for this area. Mr. Jingles, you okay with that? Can we get your feline approval? What do you think, buddy? I think he's good with it. And the guys that shear the sheep come back right in here. It's called integrity shearing is the name of it, Cass. And what do they do? Who all do they bring?
They bring all of their kids. And they each have a job, and they're fast, reliable, and they do a great job.
When they say they're going to be here, they show up every single time, and they do an awesome job. So we can highly recommend them after, Cassie's got something off me, 2 or 3 years of using them, maybe longer, 4 years, at least 3 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I believe I saw them on Daniel's video doing his alpacas.
Oh, really?
I think he uses them there.
Yep, we use them for our alpacas. They did a great job with them. It's really hard to beat though, but we need to set up a pen. Last year, he just kept them all in one big pen, so I don't know if we want to provide a second pen to kind of run them into, or just let him do it like he did last year.
I've actually only seen videos. I've never been here. He always does it while I'm at school, so whatever you think.
So the problem was, so last year we had one big pen to keep them all in, and I set up another small pen, but the problem was the sheep did not want to leave all of the others to go into the small pen by himself. So he just sat in there and pulled one to the side at a time and did it that way. So that's probably what we'll do, but we'll have this over here, so as they get sheared, we can turn them into this pen or let them turn out. But all right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get set up. All right, well, you can see what we're in the middle of. Cassie's checking for babies, and she found that one tried to hatch.
I think it just exploded because it's rotten.
Okay, we are sitting on
the smell.
Lots of rotten eggs, and
it's so bad.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
I will leave you ones that look okay, but you cannot set on that rotten stuff.
Cassie's lecturing.
Watch what happens when they're rotten. They just explode.
Cassie's lecturing Tesla.
Watch over there by that fence.
Okay, we're gonna watch. Okay, that one didn't explode.
Well, it was rotten.
Okay, Zena, that's gross. Look at her. Oh, Tesla's not happy. She's running over there.
She's thirsty, and she needs to get that rotten, disgusting stuff off of her.
Yeah.
I'll leave the rest of them, but...
All right. Well,
it smells so bad.
Well, that one busted right there. That's what smells.
It's completely black and green.
I'm upwind from it, so I don't smell anything. That's farm life, people. All right, let's go check on the ducks. See what we got over here. Zena, you've been missing your ducks and turkeys, I know. But we've been leaving all the sheep off of this now that what Rowdy's gone and the ram's in with the sheep, because we want it to grow up and grow a little more grass. So that's what our goal is here. And why you're not seeing any animals on it.
Half-hatched egg looks like it has fallen off.
Uh-oh. It come out from underneath her?
I don't know, or if it's bad and she kicked it out.
So there's mama duck sitting on babies.
Well, but
Sitting on, not babies, but eggs.
there's something yellow in there, but it's not moving.
No, I don't see anything.
And see when they start turning black like that?
Yeah.
Those are rotten inside.
Well, good luck telling her that. That's the way it goes. Let Mother Nature take its course.
Zena, have you missed this pen?
Zena, what are you doing, girl? She's checking the perimeter. Doing her instincts kick in, and she's got to check everything out. All right, we're going back to your pen, though. So we let Zena come in here while we were getting some panels. Oh. Hey, Bull. Got Jake over here. I think I'll probably take that hay ring off in a minute. Might let it go another day or two and then take it off. Hey, big boy. You don't have much longer. Give us about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks and you'll be in with your ladies. And while we're walking through here, I do have a problem I'm planning on taking care of as soon as all the babies are gone. So they've hatched out a bunch of babies. I'm gonna let them move out. But I have got to put spray foam or something. The birds keep building nests. And it's so small, like I don't even know how they fit in there really. Yeah. But what I'm gonna do is start down here and run spray foam all the way up. Yeah, she needs to come back. Come on, Zizi. Come on, girl. So the whole reason we came over here was to get a couple panels. So we got one panel and one gate. We'll go back to the barn and show you guys our catch pen that we're gonna be using today when the shears come. So Cassie found a bird egg. Oop. It's a bright teal color. Can you identify that bird from that egg, Cassie?
Blue jay.
Blue jay, because the egg's blue? Cassie does not know, neither do I. I don't know what kind of egg that is.
I've seen that before, but I can't remember right now.
All right, how much does that panel weigh? Do you remember?
5 ounces.
About 15 pounds.
Really? 15? Oh, here's the other half of that egg.
Huh. Wonder if Zena had it. I don't know, maybe 15 or 17 pounds. I don't know. I can tell you this. It's much better moving these panels than any other we've ever worked with. So there's the setup. We have it all ready. And we'll bring the sheep in, get them all settled in here, eating grain, and lock them up probably about 30 minutes before he gets here. He's coming at 1:30, so we'll probably get him locked in around 12:30 or 1. And that way it's ready, because Cassie, you'll probably have to go to school, won't you?
Yeah, I was actually looking at leaving in the next hour because I need to go buy cardstock and I need to go start the bus and make sure it has diesel.
Ransom's and Mazzy both going on a field trip tomorrow?
Yes.
They're both excited about it, so they will be happy with that. So we're going to do an update real quick on Cassie's chicks before she leaves, but she's going to be busy. I'm going to be busy. What are we going to have for supper? Well, we already have that taken care of. Let's show you what it is. Well, today we are back in the kitchen because I got to be responsible for supper tonight, and I don't have a lot of time. You guys know what that means. I'm going to figure out how to make some of our farm fresh beef in a crock pot. So today we're going to do cube steaks in the crock pot. Let's see how it goes. I don't have a recipe to link, so pay attention. It's really not that hard. I won't be writing anything down, so you just have to watch. So we're starting off with an onion. I'm going to saute the onion. I think it's just about there. And we did that in probably about a half a stick of butter. That's going right in the crock pot to start off. And next, we're going to use this hot pan to brown our cube steaks. So cube steak or tenderized round steak, whatever you want to call it. This is one of the tougher cuts of meat, but it's been tenderized, and then the crock pot will make it more tender. So while the cube steak is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and add a couple of cups of beef broth to the crock pot. So I'm just kind of eyeballing this. You guys tell me when you think it's 2 cups. Oh, there it is. That's 2 cups. I don't know. Close to it. And then we're going to do 1 au jus gravy mix. We're going to mix that in there. And not 1, but 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. We're just cooking this in butter, trying to get a little bit of sear on it. And it's almost ready for the crock pot. Using our pepper grinders, get fresh black pepper. We'll go ahead and drop these in to our mixed up ingredients. We're gonna cook these on high for about 5 hours, 5.5, or you could do low for about 8 hours. But I'll check on them after about 3 hours on high, and then I might put them on low. Just whatever your crock pot does. Ours seems to cook really hot. And that's it. Now we can go about our day. The crock pot will be doing its thing, and then come 4:30 or 5 o'clock when the boys get home and they're hungry, I will show you how it tastes. And I also have a cheat code for a side dish, so I'll share that with you too. So back to work. So here's an update on the chicks. They're growing like weeds. I think they'll probably still be in the brooder when we go on vacation, won't they? Probably be when we get back, when they go out on grass.
They're so small probably, but they'll be several weeks old.
Yeah, just see how fast they grow. But right now
Can you
they're
spot the turkeys?
growing and doing good. Can you guys spot the turkeys? I can. I know what they look like.
Neck's still good.
They're actually smaller. Want to show us Lefty? Oh, Lefty, the crooked neck is still making it just fine. It's just he's always
He likes to do donuts.
always looking left. So maybe he'll grow out of it. We'll see. Still eating and drinking. That's the main thing. Still making it. So we also took the tractor yesterday and cleaned up this area a little bit. Ransom said he wants to get his rake back here and just level it up, make it nice and level. So maybe that will give Ransom another job to do. But I want to start parking my equipment back here, my implements. Right now I have them over by the fence, and I want to put them all up against the shop and then keep this mowed down. Short. Also, we need to haul some gravel in at some point, but
Always something to do on the farm.
time and money. One thing. Well, Cassie's going to head off to school and make sure the bus is ready, and I'm going to go eat lunch with Cassie, and we will catch back up with you though in just a little bit whenever we get the sheep up to be sheared. But we had some lunch, and Cassie's off to school, and I've got my lunch packed. No, that's not really my lunch. That is ivermectin wormer, injectable, and CDT shots. So the guy that comes and does our shearing, he works with you really well. He'll do anything and everything, and he'll bring it all. He can even pin them up for you if you want to pay the fee. But things like the CDT and the worming, if you have the medicine, I think he just charges $1 to do the injection versus $12 if he has to use his medicine. So I already have the medicine, so there's no sense in me paying for it. So I'm going to get some feed and some different things gathered up, and we'll head out there. All right, I think we have everything ready at this point. We have the side-by-side with our power. So we're going to be using this power bank today to do the shearing with. I've got some feeders in here, and I got my feed. Now, the sheep have never walked in here before, so we'll see how this works out. I'm always not quite sure when they're something new, but they're very, very food motivated. And anytime you have animals that are food motivated, it tends to happen that they like to eat food. So Let's see. Come on. All right, so we're gonna get some of them in here eating, and then come on, babies. All right, we got a few coming in, and I'll get the rest in just a second. Sheep, 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 sheep. Sheep, 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 sheep. Come on, babies. So the sheep are smart, and they realize that they don't want to come in this area. But what I've been doing is I'll just lock these in here and then open up this gate, and I'll get 2 or 3 more. I think I'm down to 4 now. I just need those 4 adults. I don't need the babies, I just need the adults. Well, now I'm out of breath because I had a little bit of a rodeo. My apologies, I didn't set up the camera because I thought the sheep would knock it over in this alleyway, but let me show you. So I got the sheep locked into this area right here. I put up my panel down there. I had about 2 or 3, and that 1, 2, 3 ewes was giving me trouble, but I got them ran in here, and that's it. Now, Xena, I think I'm gonna put you over here, girl. All right, we got Xena set up. She has dog food over there, so I'm gonna leave her in this pen just for everybody's comfort and noise. So Xena just wants to be there and kind of bark and oversee the shearing, which doesn't help anybody out. She gets loud and everything, so we'll put her up. It'll just take about an hour probably for them to shear, so it won't take very long at all, and he will be finished up. So let's go look at everybody, get a good before look, because they're going to be transformed in about 20 minutes. So we are just going to leave these sheep right here, and then when he gets here, we'll see exactly what size of pen he wants or how he wants to manage the shearing, and he can do whatever he wants at that point. I'll just leave it to him because my job is done. I got him up, I got him sorted into a catch pen, and everything else will go from him next. So I am going to go ahead and open my tailgate up, so I'll have a place to set my medicine. It's over there when we work. Well, slight change of plans. So he just texted and said it'll be closer to 2:30 instead of 1:30. So I'm not going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs. I'm going to go ahead and go feed the cows. I went ahead and got the bull fed. So I'm going to go give them a few cubes and check on all the animals, go feed the chickens, get the chores knocked out. And then I may have to leave a little bit early to go pick up the kids. But if so, they can handle it by themselves when they get here. But I will try to get some video footage, a little bit of you for you guys, of them getting sheared. So the cows have been back here towards the back of the place as opposed to standing way up front, which I think they like to favor that front. It's closer to the water tank. There's more of an incline on a hill, and it seems like the cows love to graze the inclines better. I don't know if it's because they're when they stand uphill, they're closer to the ground. They don't have to bend over as far. You know, cows are naturally smart and lazy. They like to take the most direct path on trails, and they like to cut corners where they can. So I think that might be the case. What is it, Pepper? Can you tell us? Why do you guys like to graze that? But my point is I like to feed them back here because this grass back here is nice and getting tall, and if they would just work on it back here, that would be better to even things out. But Bella! Shelby! Look at her playing it cool over there. Shelby, treat. Well, the great news is there's never a shortage of things to do on the farm. I went ahead and felted the grass. It's dry enough. I got the lawnmower going too. Let me show you. So that one is mowing that side of the yard right now. And I just assigned Mr. Jetson over here to that side of the lawn, but I'm hoping they don't collide. I don't think I've ever set them at the same time. They both have sensors that say they'll not run into anything. Oh, look at that. They didn't collide. All right, good job, Jetson. So while I work, they work, and that makes things go twice as fast. And that's the way I like it. All right, you guys leave your guesses down below. How many eggs do you think we get today? I already seen where the broody hen is. 0 in that box. And I believe the broody hen is right here. Yep, there she is. We're gonna poke her through. Go on, broody. Go on, go on. She's a mad old hen whenever that happens. She had 3 in that box. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to give you my guess. Oh man, that's not fair. If you guys left a guess, it's just you today. All right, we had 8, 9, 10. 10 eggs. If you guess 10, then you win. Well, it's much easier to feed the turkeys and the ducks now. I just throw out the grain when I get here because they are the only ones in this pen. So it makes it so much better as far as feeding them. I'm gonna go ahead and get them some new water, but when that feed hits the ground, they know what that sound means and they come running. Gobble, gobble. Quack, quack. Everybody's going a little bit crazy right now because the sirens are going off. Where are they going? It's kind of making the animals act crazy. But look at them. Don't they look awesome? They're all finished up. Well, somebody's in trouble. The highway patrol is making their rounds. Going right through there right now. But that's it. All the sheep are sheared. I've got to run and pick up Ranger and Ransom and Mazzy from school. Cassie's coaching that soccer game. So I'm headed that way, but we'll catch up with you in just a little bit. So we picked the kids up from school, and I have got a cheat code to go with our cube steaks tonight. This is Bob Evans family size real mashed potatoes. So bought them around $5 at the store. A little more expensive than buying them and making them myself, but saved me a lot of time. Well, Ransom comes home from school super hungry. So how was the steak?
Good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
And then mashed potatoes. He hasn't tried it yet. You want to give everybody... Ransom is a big mashed potato fan. At Country Cottage, he really likes their mashed potatoes. They good?
Yeah.
They were really hard for Dad to make. I had to do lots of work.
Good job.
I'm just joking. We're waiting on Brussels sprouts, but those mashed potatoes are a win for sure. And the Brussels sprouts are almost finished. They're just steaming in the microwave. All right, here's a look at my plate. I already got my meat cut up in Ranger's plate. Brussels sprouts, cube steak, mashed potatoes. Ransom approved, right? I guess I better give you guys my official opinion on the steak. That's the main course. Really good, lots of flavor, super easy, and tender as can be. So big thumbs up. And I didn't get a chance to end the video the other day, so we just got out of church and I thought I would end it right now. But you can see they look awesome. Shearing went really, really well. I think they're ready to be fed.
Always.
So, what do you think about Benjamin now that he's in all of his slender glory?
He's way cuter with all his hair.
Way cuter with his hair. I like that you can actually see his black nose and his black feet, but yeah, he looks pretty miserable right now.
Miserable?
I mean, like,
he doesn't look miserable. He looks ridiculous.
Well,
he's not miserable.
not feeling miserable, but just the looks of him. Like whenever you get a bad haircut is what I mean. It's all right, Benjamin. The ladies still respect you, I think. Right, ladies? All right, so we have good news, though, because we were wondering if he needed to be done twice a year or once a year, and the shearer said that he is good, right?
Yep.
So once a year?
Yeah, he said you go, if they're more than 6 inches, and he was 4 inches, so.
So if he ever gets to the point that he's 6 inches, that's good information, I thought, for us to know, because if he ever gets that thick, then we know we need to call somebody to shear him. But I would think at this point he would have grown that fast or that much if he was going to. So, and there's the little ram that Cassie's gonna keep back as a wether.
He's not a ram anymore.
Well, he was a ram just the other day, but got a wether. So now that Rowdy's gone, that's your plan to keep company. Mm-hmm. But I think we got him sheared just in time because the high today is 82 degrees.
Yeah, it was cold Friday at the ball game. Now it's Sunday and warm.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed getting them sheared. It's a big transformation every year. Also, it's one of those things that kind of transitions us from spring into summer. We know it's about to get hot in Oklahoma, and we're thankful, though, because now they are ready. Do you have any prayer requests?
Keep praying for Kimberly Grounds. She had her procedures and is recovering.
All right, so if you would remember Kimberly, if you guys have any prayer requests at all, just leave those down in the comments below. But thank you guys so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to share with us here on the farm. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.